The gathering of data is at the heart of this groundbreaking study off the southern shore of Block Island, where fishermen and scientists are working hand in hand on the trawler Virginia Maurice.
Most of the people in the industry feel that it's necessary to see how these proposed wind farms are going to affect the resource. And the best way to do that is to come out here on a regular basis and get samples of what is actually here. I fish in this area quite often, so I know what should be here when we come. I have an idea of what we should catch.
In collaboration with Coastal Vision and funding from Deepwater Wind, the independent nonprofit Ocean Science and Policy Group Seaplan is directing multi-year studies, collecting monthly data before, during, and after construction of the Block Island wind farm to determine its potential impacts on fisheries.
This is one of two big studies that we have underway. This is our groundfish trawl survey. We also have a lobster survey. And what we're trying to take a look at is to understand whether there are any impacts associated with the construction and operation of an offshore wind farm. Offshore wind farms have never been built in U.S. waters. So well before we put steel in the water here, we're going to know a lot about the groundfish populations in the lobster resources. And then when the construction happens, we'll be measuring those resources, and then for years after that. So it's a real, offshore wind's a pioneering industry, and this is a real pioneering study. 1.95, 1.7.
So we don't really know what to expect, but by looking at the Block Island project as a demonstration, we should be able to get a really good sense of what we're up against when they want to go put 200 of these turbines on our best fishing grounds that we have access to for the, the small inshore fishermen. We're hopeful that this will all work out and we can all get along, whether it's, with the wind farm developers and, everybody comes out as a winner.
I've been in the industry for 43 years, and the people in the industry seem to have faith in me doing the survey because of my experience, I guess, and they seem to trust my abilities to do things right, my desire to do things right. I want to make sure that the right information goes in for the benefit of my fellow fishermen and the people of Rhode Island.
What we learned from this project is going to be really helpful in how the region tackles regional ocean planning issues and decisions. Butterfish, 31.
That, in my opinion, is a critically important piece of getting these offshore wind farms done in the U.S. Engaging with the tribes, engaging with commercial fishermen, with environmental organizations. And had we not done that work with them up front, and we proceeded to try to install the project, then we really would have had a problem. Because then we're looking at potential lawsuits and really expensive delays in installing the project. So spending the additional time and effort up front to engage the stakeholders so that we all agreed on the protocols and we all agreed how we were going to analyze the data made the most sense to us. The Ocean SAMP has saved us years of development work.